right, so how did your mindful meditation go this week?
My mindful meditation, it went okay.
Okay. Tell me more about what happened this week.
So I started off very strong. Beginning
Okay.
of the week, I was really good about going for my walk, putting my phone away, and then by the end of the week, not good. Sunday, I did nothing. Saturday and Friday, I did a little, but not the full 10 minutes. And I think it was hard because at the beginning of the week, I had like your voice in my head talking about what I was going to do and prioritizing.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the week, it was just not a priority. And we studied so much this weekend that I just did not do
I
it.
totally get that. Okay, so it seems like you started off really strong and then there's just so much stuff that was going on that you kind of like shifted your priorities
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your schedule towards like the end of the week. Did you like just not have time to, or did you have like any time to do it, or yeah?
On Friday, it was my birthday.
Oh my
and
gosh,
I
happy
just-
belated birthday!
Yep. And I just didn't feel like doing it. I kind of just forgot.
Understandable,
And
it's your
then
birthday.
Saturday, I remember, and when I was studying, I was like, oh, let me take a break and go for a walk. And it was really helpful.
Yeah.
But then on Sunday, I literally studied all day and I
Yeah.
just was in like gremlin zone. And it was just,
Gremlin zone.
and I just did not do my
Yeah,
mindfulness at all.
understandable.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think you'll do differently this week?
I think that I need to start kind of like what Maddie said in class, like setting an alarm
Mm-hmm.
to make sure I do it, because I think my natural priority, it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
And so until it is there, I think I need to like literally set a time and make myself go, because otherwise I don't think I'll do it.
Yeah, okay, definitely. So do you think you'll, like, what time do you think you'll set your alarm for?
I think I'll do it right when we come home from school.
Okay.
Because I don't really like to walk when it's dark out.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, so I think if I come home around 5, then I'll go for a quick walk and then I'll start my studying again. And I think it'll give me a good break from school.
Yeah.
to
So your
study
phone's
too.
right there. Do you want to set your alarm for now? Like, set your alarm to do it now?
Yeah, I could do that.
Ah.
Okay. Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah, you're so welcome. I really want you to hit your goals.
Thank you. Done.
Yeah, perfect. Alrighty, so it seems like you have your alarm set for this upcoming week, and so now you'll have more of like a scheduled time on when you're going to do your mindful meditation.
Mhm.
So I can't wait to see how it goes this week.
Great.
Next week.
Great.
Alright.
Jackie, so tell me how your mindful meditation went this week.
It went not great at all.
Okay.
I did it once.
Okay.
And so I did it on Sunday, and then I just didn't do it. Yeah.
So the days that you didn't do it besides Sunday, was there an overriding singular reason you weren't able to accomplish it? Why weren't you able to?
Yeah. So I feel like just because this week's been such a stressful week, like studying for like our midterms and stuff like that, so I'd like be on campus so late,
Mhm.
and by the time I get home, like the last thing I kind of want to do is do my mindful meditation or like my 10 minutes of push-ups, and so like I would think about doing it, I just wouldn't do it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I understand that, especially because the exercise you've chosen, push-ups, is not the most restful exercise.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you were having a lot of stress
Yeah.
brought on by your upcoming anatomy exam.
Yeah.
So I think mindful meditation.
clinical imaging.
Yeah, and clinical imaging. Yes, we're prioritizing. So you've mentioned that you're really stressed, and mindful meditation is kind of a way to supposed to, I think, really to kind of remove yourself and allow yourself to de-stress and just
Yeah.
kind of find yourself in the moment. So perhaps maybe in order to get you to accomplish your mindful meditation more frequently, maybe we could choose a different exercise. Is that something you would be open to? Or-
I've kind of been thinking about that, but then also like still like into like the push-ups just because like my goal is to like be better at them, so
Right.
like I really want to accomplish that goal.
Okay.
But I think maybe if it's just not working out for
Okay.
like this week, then maybe I'll like consider changing
But
it.
you still feel like you want to maybe stick with the push-ups a little
Yeah.
longer? All right. So I know that we talked last week about potentially having you do it at a scheduled time of day,
Yeah.
either in the morning or the afternoon.
Yeah.
Now, is that something you
Yeah, so I
started doing?
still either want to do it in the morning or at night.
Okay.
But I think that's just like also like if I wake up with enough time to do it before I leave
Right.
the house, or like honestly, like when I get home. It depends like how late I stay on campus. So if I stay pretty late, like I just want to go to bed.
Right,
But
of
if I
course.
come home early, then I could. But I did it this morning, so
Yeah, so it sounds like
yeah.
the mornings might be working out a little better for you
Yeah.
in theory. Okay, and also it might work better. You're not coming home stressed after having studied for so
True.
many hours, and the last thing you want to
Yeah.
do is push up. So maybe setting an alarm in the morning instead of in the evening, maybe just 10 minutes before your normal wake up might help a little bit.
yeah.
Okay.
I think so too.
Great. That sounds like a great discussion. So we talked about days you missed and why you didn't, and we found out maybe some reasons as to why that may happen. Maybe we can try scheduling the push-ups at a more convenient time, a more appropriate time, or if that continues to not work, maybe we'll look at switching into a different form of mindful meditation.
Great.
All right, sounds great.
All right.
Looking forward to next week.
Hey Nick, how was your mindful meditation this week?
I think all things considered, given the circumstances, it probably went pretty much as well as it could have. I was able to do it 5 out of the 7 days, so not every day.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I didn't do it on Monday because I just gotten back from my trip very early in the morning and I was exhausted and I just didn't feel like it, to be completely honest. And then on Wednesday, I just kind of slipped my mind with all the stuff we were doing. But Tuesday, through the other days, I was really able to get it done. This week I found that I was kind of getting just a little bit better at it as I was getting used to it. So I was focusing less on just the amount of time I was stretching and just focusing more on the actual activity of the stretching and how it feels, and if I'm making any progress, and just thinking about it more as opposed to just thinking about, like, just, am I doing it right or something like that.
Wow, that's great. So it sounds like this week you were able to make it more of a priority, and even though it did slip your mind 2 of the days, you were still able to really be successful with your goal, and you're finding it more meaningful as well.
Yeah, it's not even like it's becoming more of a priority. Like, oh, I got to do my mindful meditation before this. It's just kind of starting to stick in my brain a little more as I'm getting used to it.
No, that's great. It
Yeah.
sounds like you have a great plan going on. So you mentioned that this week was really stressful for you. What do you have going on?
Well, we have the anatomy exam coming on and clinical imaging. We can't
Yes.
forget that, but anatomy comes first, so we're trying to prioritize.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it, and I just kind of, there's lots of studying going on, but I found that A, I need to stretch anyways, so that's a bit of a motivator, but B, I just get to relax for 10 minutes or more, sometimes if I forget to stop myself. So yeah, sometimes I do more than 10 minutes, and it's a great way to just stop studying for a little bit
No,
if I need
that's
a break.
great. It sounds like you have found the perfect place to put your mindful meditation in during your day.
Yeah.
Is there anything you think you could improve on for next week?
Well, I need to remember to do it all of the days. So I do remember to do it most of the days, but some days it still just doesn't stick into my mind. So maybe I could set a reminder on my phone at a specific time of day, or maybe actually schedule it as opposed to just doing it when I feel like I want to break into studying. But that's also been part of the reason why I feel like I've been doing it, is because I need a break in studying.
Yes. So do you believe you can be successful in doing it all 7 days next week?
I'd like to believe I can. I'm going to try. We'll see
Great.
what happens.
Great. I'm very excited to see how you do, and I'm hoping that you'll get all 7 days in.
All right, me too. Great. Thanks.
Great.